Welcome to Sanhok for game number 3 of 6 of tonight's PUBG EU Pro Scrims. My name is Jorisar. We have a fantastic number of teams tonight who are going to be showcasing their skills for you. So far, I have to say, Tempest has done phenomenally in game number 2, but also, let's talk about 22 Esports, who won the first game and very nearly won the second as well. These guys have been tremendously consistent. It's all changed now, though. Definitely no more Miramar for you as we move on to Sanhok. And look at this. It's an 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock plane path, very much skewed to the west. So a lot of these more easterly drop points are not going to be available for teams this time around. It's going to be very interesting indeed. And as I suspect, we're going to have a reasonable number of people who are going to be effectively hot dropping each other. So I'll be looking forward to seeing who moves on top of who. It looks like we have at least 3 different squads landing north of Camp Alpha. So let's go ahead and check them out. We have Entropy Gaming right next to Omicron. And Omicron are right next to Set from Unity. Set from Unity is going to very quickly say to that. And as a result, there are 3 left in Camp Alpha. They'll have that area to themselves, though. And Entropy Gaming are still going to have to deal with Omicron here, where all 4 of them have landed, I believe. T-Bone. Yeah, there we go. There are 3 on the southern side. Oh, and it's a northwest hard shift to this particular island as well. All right. So these guys are going to have to move for a little while. Meanwhile, all of the teams that are yellow, by law, have to drop in the northeast quadrant. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. If your team color is yellow, you literally have to drop here. So it is a limitation of that color. No, it's not. I'm making that up. Don't worry about it. One team, Painan, north of Painan. Ents are going to be moving relatively early. I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to be controlling these compounds that Furax is in. I feel like if the Adepts are able to get there nice and early, that they could gatekeep a number of other teams that are going to be moving across. So that is going to be interesting to watch. Paradise, just the 1 team. So it still looks like that Entropy and Omicron are going to be the conflict to watch here. Entropy Gaming moving further north, trying to rotate around. T-Bone, of course, is further north, and as a result, he should be in a position to spot some of these rotates. Sunny's actually already moved past him. He's going to hear Anonymous and go, ah, that's the direction I need to go. QBU and AK. Interesting loadout for him at the moment. And I think rather than chase, he's going to go ahead and move towards the rest of his team, consolidate their position, and say, look, we're reasonably safe. There's no need to take a risky engagement at this early on. The Adepts have indeed moved through the position we were talking about earlier, but are already onto the main island. Team Liquid are going to be swimming from boot camp. Raise Your Edge are moving out of Ruins, which will allow 22 Esports to rotate out of Painan into Ruins, although they'll still very much be on the edge. Then there's a question of Tempest, Tornado Energy, Na'Vi over here on the right. They're joined by Team Phantom and Ents, who are going to have to move in as well. Ents actually have a fairly clear path in, but once they get in, they're going to have to work out how they get onto Island, which is going to be tough. WTSG YOLOing across the bridge. There will be no bridge campers in this game. No, sir. And they get safely across without taking shots. I can't get this in a pub game. How on earth can these guys get away with it here? Oh, well. Just goes to show how different it is. Team Liquid moving up onto the same compound as the Adepts. And absolutely looking to take this engagement. This is going to be very juicy indeed, ladies and gents. The Adepts still have 2 people near the coast. So Team Liquid are taking the compound early. This gives them a potential advantage. Phanom gets first blood onto Ibi, though. That could change things. I was going to say, if they were moving up towards Noki, that could be a 2v1 or 3v1. As it stands, Phanom is actually fighting against several different members of Team Liquid right now. And he realizes he's a little bit on his own here. Needs Sunzi and Furax to rotate in to support. Jeems now on the same side of the road, looking to push in. Restrict the amount of space the Adepts can use. All 4 members of Team Liquid are now alive again. Mexi taking down Sunzi. That's just a knock, not the kill, remember. Furax is still nearby. Almost a beautiful nade from Furax, but he's actually buying time to res Sunzi. Will successfully do that. Mexi gets surprised from the off angle. That's Noki making his position known, but here comes K-Mind over on the left side. He'll get the down. Phantom's across the street. The adepts are starting to look a little bit thin. Here comes Furax from over the ridge. Can he even the score? He gets the one knock. K-Mind very close. Looking for the continuation. Hasn't seen it. Sees Sunzi, though. Will get Sunzi. Here comes Furax. And K-Mind gets him as well. The adept's now down to 1. And Phantom is on the other side of the road. He will at least pick up Jeems as a consolation prize. Jeems actually not able to get flushed either, because he manages to get to the right side of that house. Team Liquid will have 3 players alive. Phantom now moving across the road. Jeems getting out of his way. Phantom might actually get Noki. Maybe not. On to Ibby and Mexi. He sees Mexi on the right. Through the wooden slats there. Oh my god! And thanks to that supporting nade, K-Mind will be able to get both Furax and Phantom. And as a result, Team Liquid go ahead and eliminate the adepts. Jeems will be able to come up as well. And all 4 members of Team Liquid are left standing. What an exciting engagement that was. We have Entropy Gaming in the meantime coming up against Rahina in the north side of Hatin. Rahina at the moment, happy to hug the coast. Well, not happy actually. Their route into Circle is not fun at all, shall we say. And I think swimming along the coast is indeed about as much as they can hope for right now. So that's a little bit frustrating. Entropy Gaming, I'm going to try and cut them off, though. I think they've realized what's going on. Oh, Flamey with the M249. Even if it's just for the lulz, I'm going to want to watch this. Does he see Misa? Oh, he misses the water. He misses the water, and Misa will be able to get past, but Rahina are split as a result. Flamey looks for the rest of the team. Upezic is in front of him. He's got a Kar 98 in addition to the M249. He's dropped to the water by the looks of things, although he took a bit of damage. He must have accidentally hit a rock. Oh no, he's climbing back up. Interesting. Oh, did he hear that footstep? Yes, he most certainly did. There's still someone near the coast, says Entropy Gaming. Let's focus on them first. Temex. Using smokes as cover. That does significantly more damage than a smoke, but it won't hit. Misa is actually very far away. Oh no, he's not very far away. He's catching back up. He's managed to scale on the other side. He's coming back in for the surprise flank. 2 frag grenades. The first one getting some damage on the Tricro. Gets a fantastic hit. But Anonymous, who is further inland, is going to try and put pay to that. Flamey takes out Temex. Tricro is down. Misa won't be able to get any closer to finish. And Flamey will finish off Temex. That's Rahina dealt with. Except for Upezic, who is literally next to Flamey right now. And unfortunately, there's not much to do. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. Oh my. This is out of circle shenanigans, ladies and gentlemen. Tornado Energy and Na'Vi are having a right old tussle. Tempest eliminated in 15th place in game number 3 after finishing 1st and 2nd. Hey ho. Welcome to PUBG. How good you are matters a lot. But your positioning arguably matters just as much. We're on board with Alya, as Na'Vi have to move down the hill. He must see them very shortly. Oh, we just saw one, and he just... Oh, did a K-mind. Not quite as stylish as the way K-Mine did it, though, I have to say. K-Mine still gets 10 out of 10 for that. But it looks like they are generally avoiding Na'Vi at the moment. Kemba and the Tab have to decide if they want to move towards these guys or further into circle. It looks like they're happy to say, let's fight another day and get in. Vasku getting taken out by Entropic there. Still got 2 members of the team up. So let's take a look at what other... Ooh, hello. Ents. Ents and WTSG. Having a little bit of a minor disagreement. Alya has also been spotted further in. WTSG are in circle and Ents are not, though. So this could end up being surprise time. With Iroh and Miracu delivering the goods. Example, moving across the bridge. Very loudly. In between WTSG and Entropy Gaming. Not quite close enough for Entropy to get shots off, so fair enough, fair enough. They survived to take a compound. Team Liquid are getting very close to 22 esports, but bear in mind there's a lot of verticality here. So when I say very close, what I mean is very close if you look at the mini-map, but actually that is quite difficult to deal with right now. Okay. How are Ents rotating out? Oh dear. 22 esports now, spotting the rest of WTSG. And Iroh taking a lot of damage from afar. Not really anywhere he can go. Ents spots him from below. 22 esports spots him from above. And that's Iroh out. Wow. Even a frag grenade to boot from Ents there. Miracu, the last person standing. WTSG struggling here in this game number 3. Whoa! Quick peek. 3 people. Fast as you like. Squeaky takes up Miracu, and WTSG are out in 14th place. So Ents will be able to take this position. However, we now know that 22 esports will be near them. We catch up now with Entropy Gaming as Tornado Energy try and move out of their compound. That's at least 2 hits from the players in that car. Example goes down. Who needs to reload when you have an M249? That's Example down and out. A doozy jets away. Oh my! Well, Flamey gets spotted by the rest of Ents. Anonymous should be okay. A doozy manages to get to safety. The vast majority of teams right now are in the southern part of the circle. Team Liquid staying very tightly bunched, just a little bit south of where the temple is, up in the high ground. This circle could shift either way. It could shift up northwest. It could shift towards Camp Alpha, which a lot of people would argue is quite likely with the road there as well. It could also shift bottom right. I would love to see an eastern rotation, but we'll have to wait and see what the gods of PUBG dictate. Na'Vi playing edge. Raise your edge. Also playing edge suitably. Los is quite close. Oh, and we do have an eastern. Very nice. So moving away from Camp Alpha, away from Hatino, all of these compounds, and we're effectively playing from the high ground. 22 esports will be very happy with that. You can see they've sort of split the high ground on both sides here, with Team Liquid, the sandwich filling in the middle, although they're not quite within range of any live shots just yet. So that's cool. Cool. Anonymous is getting a lot of shots towards him. Entropy Gaming knows that Ents are looking out for them. And he's hoping that someone else engages Ents or they are forced to move. No, he's not. He's hoping that he can steal a kill from Omekin. Sees Double, who just took out Page. But Entropic will not have their point denied. Half damage level 1 vest for Anonymous. He could probably do with grabbing a replacement. 22 esports are moving. Sparking and Dark Choice have chosen to move over to where Corsac and Compot is. Very interesting development. They are up near the temple area. So I have to keep an eye on that. In the meantime, we have Raise Your Edge versus Na'Vi here on the south side. Raise Your Edge will be able to get the better of their CIS opponents on this occasion. See the bullet hole there on Gaxi, but he will get revived and he will get meted up. 22 Esports. Very close to Rust and Mob, but just to give you guys a perspective of what that looks like, this is the drone eye view. So it is pretty difficult for them to get all of these right now. I'd actually be slightly concerned, maybe, about Team Phantom. Rust and Mar getting a doozy again. High ground versus low ground. Entropy Gaming are going to find that very difficult in a minute. Rust and Mar himself gets taken out by Corsac just as we were watching them. But here comes Ents pushing up on Crazy Crew. They spot 22, which is fine. Crazy Crew are moving away. Upezic finally goes down. Unity and Tropic. High and low ground situation once again. Team Liquid might be coming up shortly against Raise Your Edge. Spray coming out from Mexi. Gets Lampalot. Looking for the snipes now to follow up. Finds Michael, but it's just going to be a tag. We're into our top 10 now, ladies and gentlemen. T-Bone was the last player for Omekin. Orange eliminated outside a circle. We're going to stay with this fight, I think. I have a feeling this is going to be happening next. About 5 fights are happening at once at the moment. I apologize that I can't watch all of them. Sparking from 22 is taking some good shots at Team Liquid as well. And I have to say, this is quietened down quite a lot. I thought this was going to be a little bit more exciting, but that's because Raise Your Edge are opting to go north. And that does mean that they're going to run head first into the remaining members of Crazy Crew. They get eliminated very promptly by Michael and Los HD. 7 teams left, 19 alive. We're 18 minutes in to game number 3 of tonight's PUBG EU Pro Scrims. Jeems spots Los HD from the high ground. Los on 2 hit points, but needing to run, otherwise the circle will choke off their chance of escape. Now he can med, but only just about. Still has to get to where Nowick is. We'll keep an eye here because they have to go through Entropic. Has to keep running up. The blue's going to catch them any moment now in phase 5 and an esports circle is rough. That's Nowick down, but that is Los HD down as well, and Los is definitely going to be a victim of the circle. Raise Your Edge will unfortunately lose a team member. Oh, he might be able to crawl in. His teammates egging him on just in case he can. He's going to be just short. By a matter of meters, unfortunately, they go down. Quizzy now from Unity. Off the tree trunk. Let us see the beautiful frags. We still get to see them. They are wonderful, but Jeems is actually going to put paid to that. And that means that Raise Your Edge might have a bit of a reprieve from what's going on right now. 22 Esports and Team Liquid. I'm still waiting for this showdown to happen. They're actually swarming all over to Team Liquid position right now. Nades going out Ibby's way. Jeems gets spotted by 22. Team Liquid are spread quite thin. 22 are trying to be a little bit more compact. And they're actually rotating a little bit further south because of this next circle rotation. They're fairly comfortable right now, I have to say. That can change in an instant, though. On these rocks, you've got a lot of high ground, but not that much cover. If you're on top of one of these, 3 different people can shoot you if you're not careful. It's all about timing as well. Lampalot and Michael having to move up towards an octave. Can they use their new lease of life wisely? They've also got Gaxi, the other side. Sees Mexi, trying not to shoot. He's going to have to very shortly. Oh my god. I think he has to now. Staying prone. Wondering if someone is on the north side. Here comes Mexi. He moves back. If he didn't see Gaxi before, he certainly does now. And that's Mexi out of the game. K-Mind and Co are certainly going to be looking downwards very quickly indeed. That's K-Mind on Gaxi. And that will be it for Raise Your Edge, at least on the southern part of the circle. It's now Lampalot and Michael versus an Octave. Only 20 seconds left and the circle is shifting onto 22, who are having a marvelous day so far. Can they turn this into a victory on Sanhok and probably propel themselves to the top of the leaderboard? Tempest have actually had a lot of kills, but they did go out early this time around. There's an Octave, there's Michael. Lampalot further afield. Michael gets the kill, he's gonna have to move. Unity eliminated in 6th place. We're into our top 5, ladies and gentlemen. The Wanderer from Team Phantom, last player left for his team. And he'll be wondering where he gets to go from here. Anonymous from Entropy Gaming, I think, is going to be our next victim. On this rock face, there's really not too much more they can do other than stay alive as long as you can and then probably let the blue zone eat you alive. He's going to have to move towards the Wanderer if he wants to do anything. Oh my god, in 10 seconds until this happens. We're just going to be focusing on the fight up here, ladies and gentlemen, I think. The Wanderer... If Anonymous gets to the Wanderer right the heck now... he might! This is going to hurt. He might make it. Oh, and the Wanderer takes him down. Now, 22 Esports knows that the Wanderer is here. And therefore, the Wanderer gets promptly eliminated. 2 teams and 7 alive. We've been waiting for this fight for a while. It's Team Liquid versus 22 Esports for the victory. Great molly onto K-Mind and Corsac with the follow-up. Jeems goes down and Ibby very quickly indeed. Sparking, I think, getting the final kill on all of them. Absolute monster of a final engagement. I thought that was going to last way longer, but no. 22 Esports absolutely put their foot on it, and they win. Sanhok, they are by far the most consistent team now in today's scrims. They've won 2 games and come second once. I mean, who can argue with that? Absolutely supreme performance with 9 kills. Team Liquid in 2nd place and Team Phantom in 3rd this time around on Sanhok.